And the man of the hour, Nick Taylor, joins me now live from Los Angeles. Nick, what a pleasure to speak with you today.
Thanks for having me on.
Okay, so Canadians, of course, as you know better than anyone else, have waited decades for this moment. And now it's yours. So how does it feel to be the first Canadian to win at home since 1954?
It's very surreal. I think, I've been on tour for a handful of years now, and, some of my best friends out here are all the Canadian players. It's definitely a tournament that we circle on our calendars. It's one that we want to play as well as we can. The fans have been hungry for this for a long time. So to be the one to deliver it is overwhelming. It's all surreal right now. I feel like I'm still up in the clouds trying to figure out what's going on in my life, but it was obviously an incredible day and exciting for everyone.
I heard you that day. You said it still hasn't sunk in. Has it now?
Maybe a 1 or 2% more, but just the text, the calls, the messages on social media everywhere. It's been incredible. I'm trying to get back to people slowly, but also trying to play golf from this week too. It's amazing how quick things can turn around in our professional golf life. So it's been amazing. All the support, not only at the tournament that week with all the fans on site, but everything after has been truly amazing.
It moves fast. Okay, let's go back to the weekend, though, because you also broke the course record at Oakdale on Saturday, shooting a 63. What was that like for you?
I had some momentum coming from Friday, and I was out relatively early on the Saturday, and just kind of kept that momentum going. And my putter really started working that weekend, but starting on Saturday. And I knew I was well back. I needed to kind of keep the pedal down and just chase as much as I could. It's kind of a mentality we've worked on with my team, is that chase mentality of not letting up. And so to shoot that course record and get back into contention, with a chance to win on Sunday was kind of all I was looking for. And the momentum just carried into Sunday.
Of course, focus is really important, but also support, encouragement from your family. Wondering how you were able to recalibrate after your Thursday round. And I understand that you had a chat with your wife. Wondering if there was anything that she said to you that sort of helped you regroup, build that momentum, and focus again.
Yeah, it wasn't anything crazy, and probably that she's probably told me many times, but it was I was just being too hard on myself. I wasn't out there enjoying myself, which I have an incredible job, but we're hard on ourselves. We want to do as well as we can, and sometimes we overstep that. And so just try to have fun. Dave Markle, my caddy, is such a fun person to be around. She's like, just enjoy that. Go out there and try to have fun. And we started to do that. That's always not going to reflect in results right away, but we got some momentum Friday, and we just carried all the way through. So it was certainly a good pep talk that Thursday night.
We know also that, of course, you were facing UK's Tommy Fleetwood. How much was that weighing on your mind?
Tommy's an incredible player. He has been for a very long time, and the fans were so supportive of me that I tried to use that energy to carry me through. It was starting to become an incredibly long day. The rain was coming down, and how good Tommy of a player he is, I knew if I had an opportunity, I had to try to seize it. He wasn't going to keep missing those two putts that he had a chance to win there. So I wasn't expecting to make that long putt, but I knew I had to keep focused and try to finish it as quick as possible. And luckily that one went in.
Have you watched the highlights as frequently as so many other Canadians have? And when you watch them, if you have, what are you thinking? What goes through your mind now versus what was going through your mind at that moment?
Yeah, I've watched it so many times. I don't. It's one of those things. It just the biggest smile on my face when I see Dave jump into my arms. It's just pure jubilation. I don't. It's just a moment that now I almost see the different perspective instead of being in it, because I think we blocked out and just started screaming with everybody else. So just an amazing moment that we'll have forever. But yeah, it's a cool video to constantly watch and hear the excitement of everybody.
You know, we think so too, because we keep playing it over and over again for our viewers. And you just feel that excitement and exhilaration, that high five. You know, it's just amazing to watch. But of course, another one of those moments that, of course, has taken some headlines. You know, fellow Canadian golfer Adam Hadwin couldn't contain his excitement and he got tackled. Have you watched that moment too? And have you had any conversations after that?
I think I've watched that probably more. I think that was been the meme of the country here the last couple of days. I'm glad to report Adam's doing much better. I'm going to see him tomorrow. I'm likely to play with him tomorrow. Yeah, excited to see him, but how he's doing all right.
Okay. Well, it was definitely a moment that we keep watching too. You know, a lot of young Canadians watch your historic win this past weekend, of course. So I finally wanted to ask you, what message would you like to share with them? They've been waiting for a moment like this, to witness a moment like this for decades.
Yeah, I think anything's possible for Canadian golfers, for young people to kind of stick to a journey, stick to a path, and keep your head down and work as hard as you can. You know, it's nothing's really given, but you know, if you put the work in, great things can happen. They not always will happen, but you know, I'm lucky that the kind of bounces went my way, and this turned out. It's I don't think it's an accomplishment I could probably ever top, but I'm going to try to enjoy it. And if it inspires some young juniors, then, you know, that's a great thing as well.
Now, you know, I said that was my last question, but I actually have one more question, so I lied. And of course that is because I can't leave without asking you about the U.S. Open. Okay, so wondering how you're focusing for that in between the time that you spent, of course, rewatching what happened over the weekend.
Yeah, it's trying to get some time management, get some rest in. You know, last night I was able to get a little bit of sleep. I'm going to see the golf course, at least half of it today, play some 9 holes and play some tomorrow. So, you know, rest is going to be the most important thing over the next couple of days. I know my game's in a good spot, obviously. So if I can be as rested as I can Thursday, and luckily I have an afternoon tee time there as well. So I'll try to rest up and get prepared over the next 2 days.
We'll be watching. Thanks for this, Nick. It was such a joy and pleasure to talk to you.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.